Hello, let me start sharing my screen for you guys. There we go, and present. So today I'm going to be talking about river otters because who doesn't love river otters? They are a very prominent population here in Missouri, so I decided that that's what my topic was going to be. So, one, why do they live where they live? And let's see what made them thrive in Missouri. And sorry, my roommates are being really loud and I can't really get them to stop. So please pardon the noise in the background. But otters in Missouri. So habitat changes and unregulated trapping reduced the number of otters by around 75%. So this was back like 1970s ish. And it became like a huge issue because um, a lot of fishermen were trapping these cute little animals because they were eating a lot of their fish that they were trying to catch, the fishermen's fish. So they were just being like their population just kept getting brought lower and lower because of that overuse of trapping, and then habitat changes as well, like pollution and water pollution and stuff like that. And so 845 otters were actually released in Missouri between 1982 and 1992, which ended up being one of the most successful carnivore restoration efforts in history. Like it's one that like is noted when it comes to like restoration for other species and stuff because of how successful it was. So I found that really interesting because like it wasn't something I had heard of before. And yeah, I mean, it made me really sad to know that at one point river otters were not liked by most people. These reintroductions have contributed to the restoration or expansion of river otter populations in at least 21 states. And on top of that, it was like one Canadian province, but um, it didn't make the cut. But anywho, so um, yeah, I just thought that was really cool how that was so vital to saving the species. Have we fixed their habitats, or was it too late? The habitat rescue. So there was a huge focus on habitat restoration and trapping regulations um, because that needed to be more of a priority in order to save this species, because obviously they weren't actually hurting the environment. It was just fishermen where it was taking away from their profit. So of course they had to um, cut back, regulate that more. And there was also a focus on water quality improvement. This wasn't necessarily to save the otters, like it was an overall like bettering of like the planet, to improve the quality of the water, but this directly improved the otter's habitat because they obviously live in the river water. Who will advocate for the otters? I just loved this little article. One man from Colombia did his part in saving the otters. His name was Glenn Chambers, and he passed away, unfortunately, but he was from Colombia, so, that ain't too far from here. Um, and he worked on educating the public on otters while winning over their hearts with live showings of the animal. So he would literally like, because it's one thing to see these animals like on like National Geographic and stuff, like that can only do so much for you, but to see them in person and just see how cute and cuddly, and you can see right here in this picture, he would hold, like that's actually Glenn Chambers in the picture, by the way, but he would hold them and let other people occasionally pet them and stuff. So it just kind of won over the hearts and just showed that like these are real living creatures that we need to care about. And so he like had a huge like effect on um, how the otter population was treated in Missouri, which helped save them because they were on the brink of being endangered and or extinct. So Chambers insists that we are obligated to restore the river otters because um, I mean, humans were the reason that they started to go away in the first place. And so we should be the way that they come back because without our help, they have no they have no hope. So I just thought that was really interesting, and I hope you guys enjoyed learning about the river otter today. I hope you enjoyed seeing some cute pictures and learning like why they live in Missouri and why they're thriving so much here, because there were points where they were not doing well. But anywho, thank you guys so much. I've had a great time in this class this year. Oh, that's my big lithiography. Let's see. Bye guys.